Guys, the new King Cobra DGX from APA Archery 2026 right here. Let's check it out.
BowHunterPlanet is made possible by the following companies: XOP Outdoors, Gas Bowstrings, Carbon Express, Block Targets, Burris Optics, Moultrie, and Element Outdoors. We would like to also thank you, the consumer, for supporting us and helping keep the heritage of archery alive.
I mean, honestly, when you just hold this bow and just look at it, you're like, wow, this is quite the bow. You could see that, I'm not even talking about the technologies yet on this bow, but you can just see it is just stacked with different things, integrated things that are small, but yet very important to the whole concept of what APA does with their bows, having so many little technologies built into it for you to give you the best shooting bow you can possibly get. I'm going to deep dive into this here. We're going to take our time, go through the specs, go through the tech. We're going to shoot the bow and get the speed test done on the King Cobra DGX. And boy, does this thing look wonderful, doesn't it? Look at this. All right, guys, time to speed test the King Cobra DGX. Let's see what this thing can do. 350 grain arrow. 341.4. 450 grain arrow. 304 feet per second. 550. 275.7, 650 grains, 275.7. All right, you guys got to see the speed test. You can see this thing is obviously extremely fast, so pretty sweet. Now we're just gonna shoot. I did tone it down. That was at 70 pounds, and I just want to turn it back down here. Try to get some relaxing shots somewhere between, we're probably somewhere between 60 and 65, but let's give it a whirl here. Oh yeah. That is a very stable platform. Well, it comes in real nice too. Watch how fast this thing impacts. This thing is vicious. Wow, this thing shoots really good, guys. This is very job well done by APA here in the new King Cobra. I mean, this is, first off, the King Cobra is a legendary name within the APA line. A lot of people love the King Cobra. They come back to that King Cobra. They still have the King Cobra from past versions. All right, let's talk about the specs real quick here. We got an axle of 32 and 5/16. We got a static brace height of 5 and 5/16. We got a dynamic brace height of 7 inches. We got a physical weight of 4.2 pounds. Draw weight options are 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 pounds. Draw length range is 24 to 30 inches. Let off is 80%, and the IBO is up to 363 feet per second. What's one good reason to check out APA? Technology. All right, guys, we are out here in the field. We're gonna talk about the new APA King Cobra. Again, this is a great shooting bow. For those who didn't have a chance to shoot a King Cobra in the past, this one actually even gets juicier, nicer, and better in the way it shoots. And when I first shot this bow, I was very surprised how smooth and shootable this bow was. So APA really did an excellent job on this year, coming out of the gate swinging with this really excellent bow. So let's talk about some of the information about this bow. We're gonna talk about the specs and then also the tech talk on the bow. There's a lot of tech on the APA bows, and it's very important to kind of go through each of these to give you guys an idea how it works and what you're getting for your money. So first and foremost, the simplest things here are the carry handle. Carry handle is a very simple tool, obviously. You can use this to carry your bow in the field. Makes it very easy to grab here. Depending on what you're doing, you can always grab for the carry handle. It's very nice. So we got the APA riser fang, another very important piece of this puzzle. As you can see, the riser fang helps you clip this to a tree. You don't need to have a special holder or anything like that. It's built into your riser. Obviously super strong as a riser. The APA cam lock, another very important piece of the pie. You are going to have a pin right here. This pin comes out of your riser with a simple turn of this. Here's our pin. And then what we do is we can do it multiple ways. Some people you can pull this way, you can step on this and pull up a little bit, but either way, you're basically gonna lock out your cam with the pin through the lock is what you're doing here. And what that does is it takes the weight off the strings and cables and allows you to adjust or change any of them you wish in the field or at your house, which is pretty cool. APA Micro Tune. which is in our cable area here. So this allows you to give some micro tuning to your bow. This will help you, this micro tune will help you with your cam tuning, right? Your fingertips here, very small. They have the APA integrated winch that they don't have here, but there's a spot for it if you would like it. This is a system, I'll show you on a different clip here, but this is a system that allows you to pull the bow up. You can use it for all sorts of things realistically. APA multiple position balancer. This piece here can be loosened and you can move this wherever you want to shift weight on the bow. So it makes it very nice when you want to offset this bow and shift the weight around. The APA camera mount system, they have a hole in here if you wanted to add a 1/4 inch GoPro attachment or whatever you want. You can get it right here between your fangs, and you could then put a camera on your riser right there built in. Pretty cool if you want to film your hunt. They have a torque-free limb anchor, which is right here on both sides. This is made for your limb-driven rests. If you want to tie off through here, it makes it nice. There's no side or glue or anything you have to do. They built that right in for you. Top and bottom, depending if you want to go to the top limb or the bottom limb for your limb-driven rest. This bow does feature the Pro Connect sight system, which goes through here. Hard to see with the sight in here, I apologize, but this system allows you to slide in your dovetail and attach direct. They also have obviously the normal attachment as well, as you're seeing here. This bow also does have the shift tune technology. Again, very simple way to tune your bow. You can see here on this perfect graph to show this, you can simply move that cable over on right and left to make the shift and tune your bow. This does have the ability to have the Pro Connect sling put on. That would attach here and here, and then your sling would go to that, so it's actually built in as well. Again, APA is really good at having built-in systems to make your life a lot easier. Obviously, we have the tool center on all the APA bows. We've seen that for a long time. This allows you to sharpen blades, sharpen your broadhead, sharpen a knife. It has a knock tuner and a broadhead turner, so that's all built in, again, with the pin to lock out your cams as well. They also have the Pro Connect stabilizer system here. And again, how that works is we would put in our stabilizer, you could then turn it and it comes out with a quick system, and you can put it back in with a quick system and lock it. So again, building in things that you usually do as external is what one of the coolest parts about APA, I think, in all their bows. Let's talk about this bow specifically and why APA did it. Let's get a little more information from APA. The objective of the King Cobra, which is the Dangerous Game Xtreme DGX, the primary goal is to develop a hunting bow that delivers the highest level of power and accuracy. The King Cobra DGX demonstrates APA's commitment to offering advanced features and engineering design for the hunter who demands exceptional shooting capabilities in the field. So they go on to talk about some of the very important parts of this bow. So lightweight design, stronger, it's quieter, more efficient overall. They optimize performance to ensure the energy is transferred efficiently, and I would have to agree, the bow hits super hard, it's fast, very powerful. Improve long-range accuracy. Again, APA backcountry dream bow for hunters. This is the bow that you take to the field, you're out there for weeks at a time, whatever it is. This bow will give you a lot of abilities that, I think personally most bows don't have, with the built-in tool center, all the technology on the bow being built into the bow itself, which is pretty impressive when you think about it, because you have all these things built in, and yet it's not hurting performance, which is pretty cool. Toolless tuning technology. APA exclusive allows for quick and simple adjustments with no tools required, making tuning effortless and convenient and easy. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video on the Dangerous Game King Cobra from APA 2026. Again, this bow is a great shooter. I would put this up against any bow in the industry at this point, and how it shoots, it is just a really nice shooting bow, and you're gonna see when you get a chance to pick one up yourself and try it out. Guys, stay tuned for a whole bunch of verse videos. We decided we want to put the new APA bows up against all the mainstream bows this year, so you're gonna see a lot of great versus videos coming up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time right here on BowHunterPlanet.